I was at a conference, feeling lost in the sea of suits and small talk. Then, I met Sarah. We started chatting about the event, but the conversation quickly took a turn. Sarah shared a personal story, a struggle she was facing. I felt a connection, a trust I hadn't expected. I opened up too, sharing my own experiences. What began as a casual chat blossomed into a deep and meaningful conversation. We laughed, we empathized, we connected on a human level. That day, I learned the power of genuine connection, the magic that happens when people feel safe to open up. We all wear masks, metaphorical filters that shield our true selves. We fear judgment, rejection, vulnerability. We hold back, share surface-level details, and avoid revealing our true thoughts and feelings. This self-protection keeps us safe, but it also prevents us from forming deep, meaningful connections. Think about it. When someone genuinely opens up to you, shares their vulnerabilities, their dreams, their fears, don't you feel closer to them? Don't you feel a connection that transcends casual acquaintance? Reducing your filter, letting people see the real you, is the key to unlocking this deeper level of connection. Reducing your filter doesn't mean oversharing or revealing your deepest secrets to everyone you meet. It's not about laying bare every detail of your life to strangers or acquaintances. Instead, it's about finding a balance between openness and discretion. It's about being more genuine in your interactions, allowing your true self to come through in a way that feels natural and comfortable. It's about being genuine, letting your personality shine through, and sharing parts of yourself that you might normally keep hidden. Start small. Share a funny quirk, a personal anecdote, or a passion project you're working on. These small glimpses into your life can make a big difference in how others perceive you. They can see the real you, not just the polished version you present to the world. When you share your hobbies or projects, you invite others into your world. You give them a chance to see what excites you, what drives you, and what makes you unique. This can be incredibly powerful in building connections. People are naturally curious and drawn to those who are passionate about something. It shows that you have depth and interest beyond the surface level. Don't be afraid to be a little weird, a little different. Authenticity is magnetic. Embrace your quirks and let them shine. Whether it's a silly habit, a unique perspective, or an unconventional hobby, these are the things that make you who you are. They set you apart from the crowd and make you memorable. People appreciate authenticity because it feels real and relatable. People are drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin. Confidence is attractive, but it's not about being perfect. It's about being okay with who you are, flaws and all. When you accept yourself, it shows. You carry yourself differently, you interact with others more freely, and you create an environment where others feel comfortable being themselves too. Remember, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Sharing your struggles, your fears, and your imperfections makes you relatable. It shows that you're human, just like everyone else. When you open up about your challenges, you give others permission to do the same. It creates a space for genuine connection and understanding. And your imperfections make you relatable. They show that you're not trying to be someone you're not. You're not pretending to have it all together. Instead, you're being honest about your journey, your ups and downs, and your growth. This honesty is refreshing and can inspire others to be more open and authentic in their own lives. It allows others to connect with you on a deeper level, knowing that you're not perfect, just like them. This deeper connection is where true relationships are built. It's where trust is formed and where meaningful interactions happen. So take a step towards reducing your filter. Start small, be genuine, and watch as your relationships grow stronger and more authentic. Section 4. The value of authenticity. Maintaining a high perceived value. Reducing your filter doesn't mean becoming an open book, spilling your life story to anyone who will listen. It's not about oversharing or divulging every detail of your personal life indiscriminately. Instead, it's about being genuine and sincere in your interactions, while still maintaining a sense of privacy and personal boundaries. It's about finding a balance between authenticity and discretion. Authenticity means being true to yourself and honest in your communications, but discretion involves being selective about what you share and with whom. This balance helps you build trust and respect in your relationships, both personal and professional. The key is to maintain a high perceived value. What does this mean? It means presenting yourself in a way that others see you as valuable and worthy of respect. This involves being mindful of your words and actions and understanding how they impact others' perceptions of you. It means being mindful of what you share, when you share it, and with whom you share it. For instance, sharing a personal anecdote in a professional setting might not always be appropriate, but it could be perfectly fine in a more casual, social context. Knowing the right time and place to share certain information is crucial. It's about being respectful of others' boundaries and being aware of the context of your interactions. Respecting personal space and understanding social cues can go a long way in maintaining a high perceived value. This means listening actively, being empathetic, and responding appropriately to the needs and feelings of others. Think of it like this: you wouldn't share your deepest secrets with a stranger on the bus, because that would be inappropriate and could make the other person uncomfortable. Instead, you might engage in light, casual conversation that is suitable for the setting. But you might with a close friend. With close friends, you have a deeper level of trust and understanding, which allows for more personal and meaningful conversations. This is where authenticity can truly shine, as you feel safe to be yourself without fear of judgment. Similarly, you wouldn't crack a joke at a funeral because it would be seen as disrespectful and insensitive to the somber nature of the event. Understanding the emotional tone of a situation is essential in maintaining a high perceived value, but you might at a party. Context is key. At a party where the atmosphere is light and jovial, sharing a joke can enhance the experience and help build connections with others. Being attuned to the context allows you to navigate social interactions more effectively and maintain a positive image. Maintaining a high perceived value is not about being perfect or always saying the right thing. It's about being aware of how your actions and words affect others and striving to be considerate and respectful in all your interactions. This approach helps you build strong, lasting relationships based on mutual respect and trust. In professional settings, maintaining a high perceived value can lead to greater opportunities and success. When you are seen as someone who is thoughtful, respectful, and authentic, others are more likely to want to work with you and support your endeavors. This can open doors to new projects, collaborations, and career advancements. In personal relationships, it can lead to deeper connections and a stronger support network. When you are genuine and considerate, people are more likely to trust you and feel comfortable confiding in you. This can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Ultimately, maintaining a high perceived value is about being true to yourself while also being mindful of how you present yourself to the world. It's about finding that balance between authenticity and discretion, and understanding the impact of your words and actions on others. By doing so, you can build a positive and lasting impression that enhances both your personal and professional life. Section 5. Asking the right questions. The magic of assumption questions. In this section, we delve into the art of asking questions that go beyond the surface, questions that foster deeper connections and understanding. Reducing your filter encourages others to do the same. When you let your guard down, it creates a ripple effect, making others feel comfortable enough to do the same. This mutual openness is the foundation of meaningful conversations. But how do you encourage that openness? It starts with the questions you ask. The right questions can transform a mundane interaction into a profound exchange of ideas and emotions. Asking the right questions is crucial. It's not just about what you ask, but how you ask it. The tone, the intent, and the phrasing all play a significant role in how the question is received. Go beyond the surface level. Surface level questions often lead to surface level answers. To truly connect, you need to dive deeper. Dive deeper with assumption questions. These are questions that assume something about the other person, prompting them to elaborate and share more about themselves. Assumption questions are powerful tools for building connections. They show that you're not just passively listening, but actively engaging with what the other person is saying. They go beyond simple yes or no answers, inviting the other person to share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This kind of engagement fosters a deeper understanding and connection. They show that you're truly interested in getting to know them, not just making small talk. This genuine interest is what makes assumption questions so effective. These questions often start with phrases like, "I imagine that," "It seems like," "I bet you." These phrases indicate that you've been paying attention and are curious about the other person's perspective. These phrases create a safe space for the other person to open up, knowing that you're genuinely curious and that you're willing to listen without judgment. This non-judgmental curiosity is key to building trust and rapport. When you ask assumption questions, you're not just seeking information, you're inviting the other person to share a part of themselves. This invitation can lead to moments of genuine connection and understanding. For example, instead of asking, "Did you enjoy your trip?" you might say, "I imagine your trip was quite an adventure. What was the most memorable part?" This not only shows that you're interested, but also encourages the other person to share more detailed and personal experiences. Similarly, instead of asking, "Are you happy with your job?" you could say, "It seems like your job has been quite challenging lately. How have you been managing?" This approach shows empathy and a deeper level of engagement. Assumption questions also help in showing empathy. By assuming something about the other person's experience, you're demonstrating that you care enough to think about their situation and feelings. This kind of questioning can be particularly powerful in professional settings, such as mentoring or coaching. It helps build a stronger relationship and fosters a more open and honest dialogue. In personal relationships, assumption questions can deepen your connection with friends, family, and partners. They show that you're not just interested in the superficial details, but in the deeper aspects of their lives. So, next time you're in a conversation, try using assumption questions. Notice how they change the dynamic and lead to more meaningful and engaging interactions. Remember, the magic of assumption questions lies in their ability to create a space where people feel heard, understood, and valued. This is the essence of meaningful communication. By mastering the art of assumption questions, you can transform your conversations and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. So go ahead, ask those questions, and watch the magic unfold. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the magic of assumption questions. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Until next time, keep asking the right questions and building those meaningful connections.